So I want to kind of start off on a couple lighthearted things. I actually heard this story from quite a while ago, and maybe you'll talk about it, that you rolled up to your Under Armour meeting missing teeth, and somebody at Under Armour bought you teeth because they were like, we can't have someone riding for us that doesn't have front teeth. So
Yeah,
can you
bro.
kind of tell that story a little bit and talk to me about that?
Oh, man. Yeah, yeah. Well, I was skiing Brighton. It was one of the first powder days of the year. It was a super late season. I think in maybe the end of December, we finally got a good snowfall. It was busy as all hell, but it was like the first legit powder day. So we're all stoked. My very first round with my little brother, I'm skiing down. I go off of a little roller, popping air, nothing big, nothing major, and land, do a quick front flip, right back up to the feet. But during the front flip, my ski actually went into my mouth. I overflexed my boot all the way, then my ski went into my mouth, and it went perfectly behind my teeth, and it basically, you know, flung them. It just loaded the ski up, and it flung the teeth out.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah, right to my feet, skied away from it, but I felt all my teeth missing. The whole front row, 4 teeth, ended up being gone. I'm licking the top, like, damn there. Well, that's gonna suck, man. No insurance. Like, oh, it's gonna be a rough one. The first thought you should have is, oh shit, my teeth, dude. I'm gonna look horrible. To me, I was like, oh shit, there goes all the money in my bank, man.
Yeah, how you
This
gonna
is
pay for
gonna be
that? Yeah, fuck,
horrible.
man.
And what it ended up being was I lost 2 teeth here, and then the other 2 teeth, they broke at the gums. So the gums, the teeth got flung up way up here. They were basically just huge snaggle teeth sticking way out in the air, straight out. And I didn't know that until I got down to the ski patrol and I looked in the mirror. And wow, man, I was haggard looking. The first look, I literally, I almost fainted, man. I was looking in the mirror, just like, oh my God, I didn't even know this was possible. Like, why didn't the things just fly away? It would have been a lot easier than having my thumbs broken in 2 places and teeth sticking out.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah, I went down to the hospital in youth in Salt Lake City with my little brother. And the whole time going down, there's just like lines of cars. It's such a busy day, and
Yeah.
people are all packing their skis out. So we even have footage back then of me driving down, and I'm barking at people and stuff, and my mouth is full of blood. The teeth are hanging out. People are looking, and then they do the double take. What the hell is that? It's a fantastic little video, man. And then, so I get down to Salt Lake City Hospital, and it's a Sunday. Sunday in Salt Lake City's kind of a dead day, eh? So they had to call in a cosmetic, like dentist, cosmetic tooth
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
person, right? And yeah, it took a couple hours for them to come. So I'm just sitting there with
Oh
this,
my God.
like, gum solidifying themselves in the spot, and they had to pull it back into place. And that's when I actually felt pain. The whole time going down, it felt like nothing. It's just maybe a little bit of shock and maybe a bit of it being so clean you don't feel it. But when they pulled those teeth back into place, you can literally feel the bones just crunching. And then I got braces around there. I had a flight to Austria the next day. So I go to the airport after the hospital. My lips are huge, man, just blown to balloons. My mouth is still so bloody. I'm wired up, and I tell them, look, I have a trip to Austria tomorrow. Is it possible to have it moved a couple of days? Um, they were so nice at this time. They moved the flight, no extra cost. I was able to, probably because they saw how bad I looked. You
Yeah.
had to feel a little bad for So yeah, they ended up moving it. I skied the rest of the season. I went to Austria with just my tongue was cut in half,
Oh my
my
God.
teeth were messed up. If I took another hit with my knee to the face, I just would have been not looking good at all. It would have been a really, really painful experience. So I took it kind of easy out there, but we had to film some stuff. So we filmed it out there and just kind of took it easy. And I skied the rest of the season, and I was still missing one tooth, and I had half the other tooth gone, right? So I looked. Good thing I had a girlfriend at that time. 'Cause, there's no way I was seeing any women for a long time looking like that. Um, yeah, so I kept it going into the summertime. One tooth, my front teeth, front
Yeah.
tooth missing. So it's complete like West Virginia fucking hillbilly
Yeah, you
Appalachian
own a
style.
farm and shit. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I was looking pretty bad. And we go to this fancy, I mean, to the guy who owns Under Armour, the
yeah.
president of Under Armour. We go to his ranch. He invites over like football stars and NBA stars and all that stuff. Like there's some high class people over there. Everybody's dressed up all nice. And I show up, I got a missing grill. And on top of that, I started getting a tooth infection. So I was even,
Oh
my
my.
lips were huge. My head hurt. I wasn't feeling too good. So the co-founder of Under Armour, he's a super rad guy. Um, he just looked at me and he's like, dude, you can't have it like this, man. Like you got to fix that. You can die from this tooth infection. Like he was just apparently watching like some documentary of some people getting tooth infections and dying from it. So he was super worried about me. And amazingly enough, man, when I got back to Salt Lake, he gave me his credit card and told me go to the best doctor, get it fixed, get new teeth in,
Wow.
and start to look good again for us.
Holy
And that
shit.
was, yeah, I can't say enough how much that helped me, man, because it was not cheap. It was not cheap at all.
I'm sure you got fucking pearly whites now. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that.
Uh,
That's I don't think there's very many people who can say the co-founder of Under Armour bought them a fresh pair of teeth. You're probably the only one. So
yeah, I was lucky, man. He's a rad guy, and I can't be more thankful for running into a guy like that.